you need to go to the other embassy, which is you've got a piece of paper in front of you.
Yes, I noticed that. I thought I would try anyway.
Yeah. So we are just we only provide sort of the representation to the Vatican. We don't have an office to provide consular help. What's the matter? Is there anything I can relate to the other office?
Well, I'm an Australian whistleblower on climate, and I was arrested in the UK last month, and I feel harassed by the state there. So the HMRC are also issuing us with immediate payment demands. So, and I've been whistleblowing against Bloomberg LP and litigating against them for nearly 4 years.
Right. I mean, what I might suggest is, the consular office really deals with sort of urgent matters like lost passports and people that need to travel and they need to have their passport replaced. That's their kind of priority for in-person assistance. I would suggest the best course of action is to write to the consular service. However, I'm not entirely sure why you would need to write to the Italy one. Is there a particular issue in Italy that you're going through, or?
It was because Italy is more evolved than the UK when it comes to human rights.
Okay, I mean, we are the Australian government. We can't really provide assistance as you would in Australia. I mean, we don't. If you have an issue in the UK that may be outstanding in terms of the United Kingdom, perhaps it's best to actually speak to the High Commission in London, the Australian High Commission in London, because they'll be much better informed as to what sort of assistance you can receive. Have you tried contacting the Australian High Commission in London?
They have been contacted about my arrest.
Right.
But I wanted to try and get some help from an EU country. But anyway, I understand what you're saying, and I can see this document here.
Yeah. I mean, if you need help from an EU country, perhaps you need to speak to the Italian authorities rather than the Australian government.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I think what it is the consular section usually deals with matters for people that find themselves, without a passport and they need to travel, or they sort of, they've suffered some sort of, sometimes, the consular emergencies, and they're quite busy with that. If there's some sort of issue to do with some sort of legal issue, perhaps it's best to just relay back to the Australian High Commission whatever advice they give you.
Well, it's just state harassment of an Australian citizen. That's why I thought Australia might be interested in helping. But I can see that Australia is not helping Julian Assange very much either. So I didn't really expect a lot. But I can see what you're saying and I understand. Thanks very much.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, please. Bye-bye.